G'day, welcome to my YouTube channel on shaving. Today I'm going to be doing something called the nostalgic shave. So recently the King C Gillette Heritage was released, and it's a beautiful case and it's very evocative of yesteryear and how a gentleman would be presented with a razor. And the razor is quite a nice razor. It has this check knurling, and I've done a review on it, and I've done this comparison shave offs with other razors, so you can watch those videos if you like. But often in yesteryears, a lot of gentlemen only had one razor, and today we have the luxury of many of us being able to afford to buy multiple razors, with many suffering from RAD, which is razor acquisition disorder. I have a little bit of that for sure, but let's talk a bit about today's shave. I'm going to be using this Palmolive shaving lather. I grew up using Palmolive soap, and so this takes me back like 40 years. I remember a shaving stick that I think my dad used, and it was a green shaving stick with a green lid, and the Palmolive shaving sticks are still sold, but the case in which they were traditionally in are no longer sold. No shaving sticks. I reckon that there used to be, probably many varieties of shaving sticks available in the supermarket. In Australia today, in the large retail chains and even in the chemists, there are no shaving sticks available anymore. Just the propane in a can. So this Palmolive Natural is what I'm going to be shaving with. Let's get into it. So it was only like $2.50 for 65 grams, which is about $1.70 US, and about £1.20 in UK money, and I think probably about similar in euros. So very inexpensive. Let's wet the face. And just as a traditional nostalgic shave, I'm going to be using a badger brush that I've been soaking. Now the Palmolive green, which is what I used to shower with as a child, and I shaved throughout my childhood with this soap, it's a very floral fragrance. Now the main scent is, I'm going to be just using a dollop or so. The main scent is lily, and it has some musk and a little bit of citrus in it. So it's a very clean, soapy smell, and it does smell, for me, it's a quintessential soap smell. So let's see how it lathers up. I've never used this before, and I'm excited. It's amazing. I haven't used this soap or this shaving lather. So this is just phenomenal to smell this. Oh, it takes me back to my childhood. So, wow, it's very soapy. It smells very soapy. That perfume, that fragrance that Palmolive have got, I think they're owned by Unilever. They used to be called Colgate Palmolive. They merged, and I think that they're owned by Unilever now, which is some mega corporation. I really suggest buying, boutique artisan type soaps and creams. You're supporting the little guy rather than supporting like a huge monster corporation. So, this will be the last time that I buy it. I'll use it and I'll just keep it there, and my children can inherit it, So, badger brush, heritage razor. Yeah, that smell takes me back to showering with that green soap. It's a very affordable soap, and I still think I haven't been using it. I haven't bought. It's a harder soap, but I still think it's being sold. Alright, so this is the shaving lather. I haven't tested it, I've just applied it on my face. Let's feel the slickness. Come on, for $2, that's amazing. That's a very good slickness. And I've got my Heritage razor with this wonderful check knurling. I love the knurling on this. It's very different from the old kind of Gillette with this injected kind of alloy head, but it shaves well. Let's give it a go with this Lather. I forgot to mention that I've got a Personna blade in it. Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah, I really should be using a Gillette blade, but I like to get multiple uses out of a blade. And I think this blade is going on 3 or 4. I think this is the 3rd time that I use it. I find that where a blade starts to degrade is around the third time that I use it with my coarse stubble. And I also like to hold the razor quite lightly and just allow the razor to conform to my face as though it's got a spring in it. Okay, first pass done. Definitely picks up less hair because of the 3rd use. And that has terrific slickness. So if you're on a budget, this is a really affordable and crazy good soap. It says directions for a perfect shave: wash face, leave face wet, apply with wet brush, work up thick lather, brushing it upwards into beard, shave wet, wetting razor often. So yeah, Colgate Palmolive Limited. So made in Italy. So this is an Italian made soap which I bought in Australia from an American company for $2. I think $2.50. It's ridiculously cheap. And that's a little dry now. So I'm going to add a little water to this. Just because I'm doing a brush and bowl, sorry. Spilt a little of the water on the floor. Alright, there we go. It feels really good on the face, this lather. Feels very, very good on the face. I haven't checked the ingredients. Water, stearic acid, glycerin, okay, coconut. It's a vegan soap. I don't see any animal products in this. And I think while shaving, I think a lot of gents sorry, I'll see if I can close that. Got a leaf blower. A lot of gents put too much emphasis once they have a good razor on getting a better razor. And back in the day, a lot of it is adapting the razor to meet your skill level. So I think also trialing different razor blades is just as important as finding a decent razor. But once the razor starts delivering, you know, good performance, I think the way you can tweak out, geez, this lather, look at that. It's really thick, it's lubricating, and there's a lot of it. For the little bit of it that I used, that is quite terrific. A lot of feedback and removing a ton of hair. Now I like the Personna blade a lot. The Personna Red. It's just a very balanced blade. Good. My hair here grows upwards. That's beautiful. That's what it's all about. Wow. Cold water now. I don't like supporting big companies like Gillette and Unilever or Colgate Palmolive, but today I've had a really good shave with their products. Using the witch hazel and tea tree. Let's remove any dirt, disinfect the face, check any cuts and weepers. I can see none. Terrific. Look at that dirt. straight off the face, and hyaluronic to moisturize the skin. Prorasso Balm to also help soothe the skin. To put it with the hyaluronic. I could mix the two, but it's just easier to do this. Let the face dry. Everything will settle down. And let's have a small spray of something. Just have to be careful with my wife. She doesn't like too much scents at the moment because of what she's going through. So yeah, nostalgic shave. The men of yesteryear, having just one razor and using the available products. This is a terrific lather. I mean, I'm really impressed with it. I really am. And it smells of my childhood. Yeah, I remember the green shaving sticks. I'm still young, but I'm middle-aged, but yeah, they were not available when I started shaving. They kind of wiped them from the Australian shelves. Anyway, thank you for watching my nostalgic shave. The King C Gillette certainly does a good job with the Personna blade. And the Colgate Palmolive is wonderful to shave with. And if you're on a budget, you know, despite supporting a big company, this stuff works amazingly well. Very impressed. Cheers.